Mushoku Tensei is probably one of the most popular isekai series around, and is also probably one of the most controversial anime. However, the author states that he will write what he wants and pretty much doesn't care what critics say, which is most likely why the story is one of the best around. So, at the end of the final episode of the second season of Mushoku Tensei, the third season was confirmed to be in production following a very emotional climax to the past season and the long-awaited return of Eris, who can be seen during the credit screen. So, this is also a confirmation that she will be returning in the next season. So, we got the confirmation of the third season in a form of a trailer which doesn't show anything at all except the title of the series and the number 3 in the background, indicating Season 3 is confirmed. So it is expected that Season 3 will begin airing in the beginning of 2026, well, at least if the series follows the same release pattern. So based on the time between Season 1 Part 2 and Season 2 Part 1, it's speculated that Season 3 will be released around 20 to 21 months after April 2024, which would lead to a potential release in April 2026. So the first and second seasons of the Mushoku Tensei anime series covered Rudius's childhood and adolescence period, which is roughly between the ages of 10 and 18. So the third season of the anime is expected to cover Rudius's young man period, or at least a part of it, and will adapt roughly 5 or 6 volumes of the light novel, which is volumes 13 to 17. So given that the end of Season 2 was sad and depressing, the next season will start off on a lighter note where Rudy will simply enjoy his time with his family, which is the adaptation of the everyday life arc, and this is expected to only make 1 or maybe even 2 episodes of the next season, given how short this arc is. Season 3 will also adapt the Summoning arc, the Human God arc, and the Asura Kingdom arc, so I won't go in depth in these arcs, as I'm trying to stay as spoiler-free as I can, while also going over a brief description of this season. So Season 3 could make the 18th volume, however I think it will end of the 17th one, as it seems like a pretty good spot to end with. So we can expect a lot to come from Season 3, from floating castles to the return of a fan-favorite character. So unfortunately we don't have any other news on a release date, but if the series does get released next year, we can expect the marketing team to start doing their thing any day now, which would most likely be visual images and the official PV trailer. So if you guys found this at all insightful, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.